Oh my God, man. Oh my God. Yeah, that's how you wake up every morning, right? Just getting myself, kicking myself, laughing about things that I see on the internet. But anyways, guys, what's up, guys? Welcome, welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you want with your money. And so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of coffee from my Kaspa Maximus mug. Everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Kaspa. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, we'll look at market performance for the past 24 hours. After that, we'll check prices in details. And last but not the least, we'll look at our positions. Are we buying Lambos yet? I know. But guys, let me set this down. Before that, yeah. So one thing is that a lot of people don't realize, okay? It's not that easy as you think it is. It's not that easy. Sometimes, like, you invest based on your personal needs, based on what you project the future is gonna look like. Okay, excuse me. Let me sit back like this. And you can do everything perfect. You can do everything, get a perfect entry, get the right amount of money in there. But what matters the most, okay, is your exit. That's what matters the most. Okay, so that's why you see people, because of whatever the market is doing, they close down shop and they're done for it. They don't understand that sometimes in a bull run, market can take 20, 30, 40% correction before continuing upwards. Go look at the past history and you will see it. Okay, some people close shop way early, and the same people, trust me, they are the people that once they see, for example, right now, everybody's looking at Bitcoin. I will use Bitcoin as an example. They're looking at Bitcoin, and what do you see out there the most? Oh, Bitcoin is going back down to 70,000. Bitcoin is going back down to 65,000. The FUD is there. People forget that last season, okay, before Bitcoin hit the last all-time high in the last bull run, it corrected 40%. It went down 40%. That's what people forget. And again, you look at it, I have a different theory about how things work. Well, you use whatever that works for you. For me, I look at my charts, like I always say. I always look at charts, look at indicators, and not just that. Then look at people's sentiments. When you look at people's sentiments, it will tell you a lot about how the market is reacting and why the market is reacting. Hence, I've been telling you guys for the past 2 days, there was no point of doing TA. There was no point. Why? Because people's sentiments were this way, down. No matter what you tell them, no matter how you try to rephrase this thing, everybody is bearish. Why? Because Trumpicians, Magicians just added just added pharmaceuticals to the 25% tariffs. And I ask again, what is so bad about tariffs that makes you, shit in your pants? What is so bad about it? Everybody else does that. So you're going to lose your investment because of, you see? So yeah, another thing again, if you look at that, I had this discussion with a friend of mine not long ago when he was telling me that Bitcoin was going to go to $300,000 this run. And I was like, nah, I don't think so. And my reasoning is so simple. Apart from the major macroeconomic situations that not just United States, but everybody's facing right now, it looks like we're having an economy reset all around the world. Apart from that, the introduction of Wall Street money of big money into the crypto crypto space, that, my friends, is another reason why prices are no longer going to be the way they was before. Okay, because you see, these guys, they have deep pockets. They introduced this thing they call ETFs. Everybody was so happy. I think people misjudge they misjudged the ETFs. They misjudged it. Now it is simple for big money to come in, either drop the price or raise the price however they want. All they have to do is so simple: increase the inflow of ETFs, which means they start buying more. It shoots the price up. Okay, and now when they're tired of it, just increase the outflows. They start selling more. That drops your price. That's simple as that. Now, you and me, we don't have that kind of money as Wall Street, as the government, or as anything else. That's why I always tell you guys, follow the money. Okay, you follow the money, you're going to make enough. I mean, if they're putting in, let's say, if they're putting in $1 million, they're going to make probably $100 million in profit. But if you follow them, make that move, and you put in your little 1 cent, you probably walk away from that with what? $1 or something like that. Yeah, yes, you're not going to make as big money as they are, but you're going to make money. Now, the trick of everything, the trick of all this is you get into a project before Wall Street, big money, or the government, anybody else gets into it. That's the whole trick. So you see people looking at me crazy when I'm telling you, get into Kaspa now. Just get in there now. You cannot deny that Kaspa is a superior technology, that Kaspa is solving the trilemma, that Kaspa is doing or will do what Bitcoin was intended to do, which is peer-to-peer money and all that stuff. You cannot deny it. So far, only you and me, we see it. Okay, the government, the Wall Street, who you call them, whoever you want to call, they are all still busy chasing Bitcoin. They are all still busy chasing the debt. I'm trying to use a word for it. I can't say debt. Anyway, still kicking a little bit. I can say the comma Solana. You can't say that. The reason why I say that, because we all know how Solana usually crashes and out of nowhere stops working. They're still chasing Ethereum. They're still chasing all these things. They are all clouded and are still not looking at Kaspa. Therefore, before any manipulation, before big money start coming in, before Wall Street realizes that, okay, there is a new sheriff in town, and the name is Kaspa. Before Kaspa goes to the top two, number 2 on the crypto ranking, now is the time you are supposed to get in. Okay, now is the time you're supposed to get in. Why? Because now, again, you see the misconception that everybody else is talking about. Like, first, price is going down, we got to get out. You close shop way before the main thing even happened. Okay, even look at the way the entire crypto market setup is right now. Okay, look at it. We've discussed the monetary the money supply of the entire world. Look at the chart. What does that tell you? It's gonna go up, right? You look at what, not just the US government, look at other governments, what they're doing. What does it tell you? It's gonna go up. Okay, look at the indicators, MACD, RSI, whatever you want to look at. What does that tell you? It's gonna go up. So yeah, it's not, like I said before, it's not a bad, if you feel like you've made enough money and you close the shop and then you go, good for you. But the question is, don't you think you are closing too early? Don't you think so? Yeah, so because the kind of people I see is like, right now you look on your left, everybody's telling you bad thing about any other project in the space, Everybody's telling you bad things about it, especially Kaspa. Because right now, if you go to Twitter or X, however you want to call it, you will see that everybody and their grandmama is so bearish on Kaspa. Oh, it's not moving. Oh, the price is doing this. Oh, and I sit there, bang my head around on the wall, telling people like, how is Kaspa price going to run if the development is still not complete? Can anybody explain that to me? The price runs based on how the development is going. We get in the 10 blocks per second, getting on there, right? Once it goes live, look at price. Okay, that's number one. You get, because with the 10 blocks per second going live, you're going to get the Ingra Lab, you're going to get all these people start to test their smart contracts. You're going to see all that going on. And that, my friends, is going to attract a lot of attention. Okay, you're going to see people like Binance, Coinbase, all these things start to happen, and that is how Kaspa will begin to run. Okay, going back to the drawing board, opportunity. That is the opportunity you are looking at right now, because you want to get in there before Binance listing it, before Margex Trumpicius decides that, you know what, I think Kaspa is going to be strategic, strategic asset. Before you start hearing people talk about, yeah, Kaspa is the store of value, before you start seeing it on the news and everywhere, now is the time you want to get in. But yeah, you get people like one guy was talking about on Twitter, I was reading it. He said, yeah, I'm glad I sold my Kaspa at 13 cents. and I looked at him. I said, well, I replied to his tweet and I said, well, as long as you make money, if you're happy and you made money, kudos to you. But normally what that kind of thing tells me is that those kind of people are the people that are going to come in to buy Kaspa above 30, 40, 50 cents. And therefore, they're going to help push the price even higher. Why? Because everybody and their grandmama don't even want to touch Kaspa right now with a 10-foot pole. Because they see, hey, yeah, it's going down. This is what's happening. Once they see it running, that's when be like, oh shit, try to get in. That's how it is. In every bull run, I have seen it. I've seen it so many times. And when I started, I made the same mistake. Okay, I made the same mistake. I'm not going to deny it. But the thing is that I learned from my mistake and I try to talk to you guys about it. Okay, like you should not close shop based on somebody else's opinion. Look at stuff around you. Pay attention of what's going on around you. Okay, so yeah, Wall Street and all that big money, they're going to make you feel like it is over. It is not going to move from here. It's not going to do this. It's not going to blah, blah, blah. But when you start digging, you start looking in between the lines, you start discovering things, you'll be like, yeah, I don't have that kind of money like you do. But you know what? I'm going to sit right on the door and watch what y'all are doing. You guys with the big money. When you decide to exit the building, I am going to get them a little 2 cents profit and exit the building with you. Because you can't tell me that you are exiting the building and you are still sitting right in the middle of the hallway, going further into the building, and then you're telling me you are exiting. That doesn't work like that. Maybe it will work with somebody else, but it doesn't work with me that way. Okay, we've said it. Many people here still don't even believe it when I tell you the bull run is not going to be like the ones you always see. I don't know how many times I've sat here and I've tried to explain it and I've tried to give you the clues, right? But still people, they're like, no, we're going to wait. Bitcoin is going to go high. Once it gets high, and then the market dominance will come down, and then money will trickle into all coins. And I just sit here and I laugh. And I laugh. Again, simple thing. Watch Bitcoin price. When Bitcoin goes up, let's just use the most recent 3 or 4 times price action for Bitcoin. When Bitcoin pumped, what happened to altcoins? they pumped right alongside with it. Not everything, because like I tell you, your money in all coins is going to be on utility coins. People's eyes are beginning to open to see where they pour their money. Anybody's not going to give you free money anymore like it was last two bull runs. Okay, somebody comes out, hey, this is Grandma Inu. It's the best thing ever happened since the creation of sliced bread. Everybody threw their money in there. Oh no, this is the meme coin, whatever. Everybody threw their money in there. Oh no, that's not it. Even the last time somebody tried it, they'd be like, oh yeah, this is turbo. Now it has some AI. Things like that. Okay, but now it's not gonna be like that anymore. People are looking. That's why you start to see right now, like, okay, comparison. I'm going to bring two ecosystems that are already up and running. Ethereum, Solana. Okay, look at those two. For example, I'm not going to bring Kaspa up there yet because we are almost, we are almost there. But if you look at Ethereum and Solana, what do you see? Transaction volume, Solana is whooping Ethereum's ass. You look at adoption, Solana is getting higher. Why? Because people are now beginning to look. Okay, where can I save 1 cent? Is it an Ethereum chain or is it on Solana's chain? Okay, which one is going to be faster when I'm trying to move my money? Is it on Ethereum or is it on Solana? Okay, which one has the most profitable TVL? Let me see if I lock in $100 on this protocol on Ethereum versus me locking $100 on this protocol on Solana. Where am I going to get more money? You see what I'm talking about? So yes, utility is king in this run. And that's another thing. That's why I'm telling you, like, once Kaspa goes live with smart contracts, all these guys, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, whatever you call them, they are in a great danger. They are in great trouble. That's what you're going to see. So yeah, one thing is for you to enter a trade, buy coins on spot. Another thing is to make money using those positions. Those are two things different. A lot of people will miss it. A lot of people will close shop too early. A lot of people will think like, okay, you know what? If I can make $5, it means, yeah, the market is going to go up $20. No, you have to use your own common sense. I don't know about you, but I pay attention a lot to the charts. I pay attention a lot to the people's sentiments. That's why I said, for me, with every technology, with everything that Kaspa has to offer, I think Kaspa is going to be a $10 coin. That's why I think. So then, yeah, I will reevaluate once smart contracts go live. Because once smart contracts go live, we are going to know a lot about Kaspa that we don't know right now. Then we will see. Is he going to go to $10 or maybe $5 is going to be the max? Is he going to go to probably $7? Is going to be the max. But right now, being it on testnet and everything else, you can only base your price prediction on the potentials, on everything that is written on paper. And again, like I said, we have to evaluate everything once the smart contracts go live. And also I look at the past action of other coins who have tried to do the same. Just like I just told you, look at Solana and look at Ethereum, right? Ethereum came out, couldn't do it. Solana came out, he did better than Ethereum. He's taking most of the market share from Ethereum right now. So yeah, those are the things that I'm looking at. Anyways, again, like I'll say, it's one thing for you to enter a trade, for you to buy coins on spot, but it's also another thing for you to how do you say this, for you to actually make money from those trades. Understand? So pay attention to what stage we are in the bull run. Pay attention. There's a lot of things you have to look at. I don't know about you, but that's the way I operate. That's the way I look at my positions. That's the way I look at the market. Like I said, not just the economy. You look at people's sentiments, look at charts, look at everything else. Because I'm telling you, come the date and people, the tariffs go live and all that stuff go live, people will still realize, like, okay, it's not that bad. Okay, it's not something out of this world that we're having tariffs. And guess what will happen? Bullish momentum will return. And everybody else who is saying that the bull run is over right now, they will try to buy back in. And that is something that, if you look, I don't know if you have a CoinGlass. If you have an account with CoinGlass, that would be great. Go look at liquidations. Okay, look at liquidations on CoinGlass. Everybody and their grandmama right now, they're shorting Bitcoin on all the major market assets. They're shorting. And the people have liquidation a little bit up. I think Bitcoin, the most liquidation is above that $90,000 or something like that. What do you think the market makers will do? They will let you get there comfortable. Yeah, you see, oh yeah, 83. Let's go back a little down to 82 or 80,000. And yeah, psych, up. There it goes. So yeah, it works on how much liquidations they have on that chart. Okay, so yeah, you have to pay attention, guys. It is not over yet. Everything on the wall is showing you that this market will still have a lot of potential to go up. And when it comes to Kaspa, you want to get in right now before Wall Street gets in, before the government gets in, before you start to hear about, oh, Kaspa's ETFs. Before you start to hear about, oh, Kaspa is the reserve. Oh, Kaspa strategical stockpile. And trust me, you will hear that. You will hear about it. Because first, it was, yeah, only American made coins. Now they switch. You know what? Oh, Kaspa was founded in California. Trust me, man, you are going to hear this. And when that hype hits, many people still don't realize it. When that hype hits, you start to see Binance listing Kaspa, Coinbase doing this, Kaspa going $2, $3, $4, and that hype hits. You will see. So yeah, for me, the best situation is for you to get involved with this kind of projects right now, before everybody and their grandmama, before Uncle Tommy from the basement realizes, like, okay, you know what? I think I can make more money with Kaspa than with Solana. Before anybody realizes that, I'm telling you, it's going to happen. And then, yeah, I might seem like a crazy one here right now, but soon we are about to see. We have a day and something for the crescendo, the 10 blocks per second to kick in. Then we have 30 days for the hard fork and smart contracts and all that stuff start to happen. Yeah, if you've been waiting for a year, I think 30 days would not be a long time enough for you to wait. It's about to happen. It's about to hit the fans. And yeah, don't say I didn't warn you, because I'm trying to tell you, those of you closing shop right now saying the bull run was over with, I think you are closing shop too early. Too early. Well, but anyways, that's my own personal opinion. If you want to go ahead and, yeah, as long as you make money, that's you, okay? But you know, in my millionaire journey, here, we in the business of making money, not of losing it. And to me, closing my trades right now or anything else at this point, for me, I feel like it's losing money. And I'm not in I don't want to be part of that of that circle. Nope. Anyways, guys, let's go right quick. Let's go look at the market. Let's see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours, okay? Although you guys already know, everybody that grandmama, they're still busy crying about it, right? So let's do crypto bubbles. There, you see, for the past hour, the market has begun to pick up again. And like I'm saying, most people are beginning to realize the tariffs are nothing to be afraid of. It has begun to be green again. You guys remember yesterday, this thing was bleeding red. If you look at it on the daily, which is today, look at that. It has started to pick up slowly. And then you look at it on the weekly, because again, you guys remember, we usually go up first on the day, then the week. It is going up, okay? But anyways, now let's go look at King Kaspa first. Let's look at King Kaspa, KAS, right here. Look at that. For the past hour, Kaspa is up 1.1%, 1.7% up on the day, 18.9% down on the week, 19.9% down on the month, and 53.4% down on the year, sitting at a market cap of $1.66 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $37.88 million. Looking at Quant, okay, the banker's coin, we have here 0.3% up the last hour, 1.1% up on the day, 9.1% down on the week, 25.7% down on the month, and 48.9% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.01 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $17.42 million. Looking at Jasmine, the Japanese Bitcoin, which again, whatever Jasmine does, you just got to look at Bitcoin, right? But Jasmine, we have here 0.7% up the last hour, 1.9% up on the day, 6.4% down on the week, 39.7% down on the month, and 47.4%, sitting at a market cap of $532.99 million and a 24 hours volume traded at 39.16 or 14 million dollars. Looking at high risk, high reward, Cubic. Okay, remember I told you guys this is not something anybody can trade. Look at Cubic. For the last hour, it is sitting flat. For the last day, it is up 1.8%, 19.1% down on the week, 29.6% down on the month, and 87.7% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $103.06 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $1.23 million. Now we look at Bitcoin, which again, like I'm telling you guys, I don't think Bitcoin is going as low as people think. But anyways, for the past hour, we are up 0.2%, 0.3% up on the day, 2.9% down on the week, 2.8% down on the month, and 17.9% up in the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.64 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $13.89 billion. Okay, now look at those numbers. They are almost similar all along. I mean, like every coin that we looked at, they are almost similar. Okay, now let's go look at the prices in details right quick. Okay, so I'm going to pick right here crypto trading view. I think I'm going to pick trading view, and then we'll start looking at Kaspa first. Okay, come on, for some reason it wants to work so slow today. Okay, we see Kaspa. This is on the 4-hourly chart. Okay, as you guys can see, yesterday, like I told you guys, it was like a waterfall. It was falling without any kind of control yesterday. Now, as you can see, the ribbon that was tightened up here, it has begun to spray. That usually be the first sign. But the issue here, we have two. The first, we need to break above this resistance. Again, before this was a big resistance. It did act as support, but right now we broke below it. So yeah, we need to break above it again, and then let's see how the market reacts from now till the tariffs. Like again, TA, I told you guys, TA is actually not going to be useful until after the tariffs go effect, because still everybody's still gonna be afraid. People still gonna think like the world, the sky is falling and all that stuff. That's why for me, for the past few days, I have not been looking at TA completely. But anyways, regardless, we need to break above this and then break back into this resistance / support right here at 7.5 cents. So until that happens, let's watch. Okay, let's just watch the what you call it. Oh, come on. Let's just watch the entire market. Okay, but anyways, now if you look at it on the 1 hourly, you will see almost the same thing. Okay, on the 1 hour, this is what I am looking at. Okay, remember I told you you have to look at what the ribbon is doing. Price always get attracted to the moving average, right? Yesterday we fell. It was like really falling like crazy. Okay, but one thing I can see here, when you zoom in, look at the ribbon again. Instead of falling down straight, the ribbon has begun to curve sideways, and that usually be the indication of that price action is about to start going up. So yeah, for me, I'm not I'm not bearish on Kaspa. Understand, I'm not bearish on it. So come on, where is this? Not Jasmine. Come on. Oh, I can't. I think I pressed it too much. Kaspa on Mexi right here. There you go. This is better. As you can see, that's what I'm saying. Look at it on the hourly. You can see it clearly. The ribbon, instead of falling the way it was doing yesterday, it has started to curve. It has started. It wants to go sideways. But yeah, we need to pass that resistance. The first one is sitting at that 6.7, and then this second resistance is sitting at that 7.5 cents. But anyways, yeah, we're about to see. Let's wait and see how the day closes today, because yeah, everything you're looking at, I still insist and I still think that this price action is not the right one. It's not correct. This price action is just because of people, flooding out, people being afraid of the tariffs. So that's why I think this is happening. The same thing, even if you go look at another coin, let's say Quant, QNT, USDT. You look at Quant, for example, on Binance, see the same thing, just like Kaspa. Look at that. Ribbon was falling, everything was falling, but look at the ribbon now. It's beginning to curve, going sideways. So yeah, I think people are beginning to realize that it's not as bad as the market was showing it. Okay, just like I've been telling you guys for a while now. And again, for this, it's just all you have to do is zoom out and look at the prices, look at around you, look at what's going on. Okay, if you look at it on the 4 hours, it's the same thing, just like Kaspa. See, ribbon has begun to spread out. It's no longer falling down, that sharp fall like waterfall that we had yesterday. So yeah, all I'm doing, again, I'm just going to sit tight and I'm going to lose. I'm just going to look and see how price reacts for the whole Sunday and then Monday, and then let's see when the tariffs go live on the second or the third, whatever whatever the date is. Then we will see how everything plays out. Although I'm already telling you right now, it's going to play the opposite of what everybody's waiting. People think it's going to crash all the way down to $60,000 Bitcoin, but I don't think that is going to happen, because I will show you in a minute. Okay. Now, if you look at Jasmine, Jasmine is still the same. You know what? Let's just go look at Bitcoin, because Jasmine, Bitcoin, they're all going to do the same thing anyways. If you look at Bitcoin, look, this is what I've been telling you guys. You see the purple line? If you've been following my channel, you know that this purple line has been there for the longest. It has acted as a major support for the Bitcoin price. Every time Bitcoin hit the purple line, we bounce right back up. Let me take you on the weekly to show you. Okay, if you look at it, let's go here, weekly. See, this is the purple line. Even before the halving, the red line is my the red vertical line is my halving date. If you can see it before the halving, every time Bitcoin touches that line, it goes even further. Every time we touch it, we acted as a support. It bounced right on it and the price kept going upwards. Okay, so yeah, I can understand the reason why people think like, yeah, we might go down to 70,000, although I'm telling you the probabilities of doing that are very small. Because if you look at it, okay, first thing I always tell you guys, look at the ribbon. This is on the weekly time frame. Look at the ribbon facing upwards, right? The ribbon is facing upwards, and we just touched, let me zoom in. You see, we just touched that purple line again. We just touched it. And if you look, the resistance, okay, look at the yellow line. The resistance, it looks like Bitcoin is forming this symmetrical triangle, which it is now squeezing in so bad, like the apex is no longer that far away. We're probably gonna break out of this triangle next week. We're probably gonna break out of it. If not, yeah, give it another 2 weeks and you will see it breaking out of it. So yeah, but the reason why I think, like, people think that the price is going back to 70,000 is because of this. Look at this setup. Every time an asset, be it crypto, be it a stock, whatever you want to call it, every time it breaks out of a major resistance, because this here was a major resistance. Once it breaks out, we usually have it come back and retest before bouncing up, and that retest is sitting right at $70,000. That's what a lot of people think, like, yeah, we're gonna go to 70 and then bounce from there. But I think that this purple line is a very strong support. I think it's a very strong support. It has not only one time or two times, it has always proven it that this can hold the price up. But anyways, let's wait and see. Okay, let's wait and see. For me, I don't think it's going to go down there. I think it's going to get supported, and I think we've already touched it. And yeah, probably if it goes down one more time, I think we're going to hit that 80,000 and up we went. That's what I think is going to happen. So yeah, we just have to wait and see how people are going to keep on reacting to these tariffs and this and blah blah blah, whatever everybody else and their grandmama is running off with. Like I said, when you put it on the 4 hour, you can see it. Okay, see how the purple line has always supported. So yeah, we just touched it. I think we're probably going to touch it again, and up we went. So yeah, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see how this thing plays out. Like I'm saying, I don't see the reason why you are panicking. I don't. I'm not going to panic. I'm just going to see, because it's not the first time. Okay, come on. It's not the first time I've seen this. So many times on this bull run, just this particular bull run, we've seen it so many times. Like everybody, yeah, the sky is falling, and 2 days later, boom, oh yeah, we are all bullish, and market is going up and all that stuff. Okay, but anyways, let's just wait, sit tight, and see what happens. For me, I think it's going, like I say, I think it's going to go the opposite of what everybody's thinking, because the signs are there. Look at the indicators are telling you one thing. Look at the macroeconomics, they're telling you one thing. But yeah, a lot of people think the bull run is over and they're closing shop. So yeah, a lot of people are going to miss making a lot of money, especially with Kaspa. You will see. Anyways, now let's go look at my positions right quick. Again, please do not leverage trade without experience, because yeah, you are going to be the most newest and the most honorable member of Rex City if you do that. Simple as that. But anyways, down below we do have the links. We have Phemex, Margex, Bydfi, and Wix Exchange. I recommend Bydfi, is very user friendly. But anyways, you can sign up using those links, and once you do, they're going to give you free money. Free money if you meet their deposit amounts. If you meet that, please take $100 and practice and see, because guys, you are going to make mistakes. There's no two ways about it. Okay, you are going to make mistakes, and it's like I always say, it is always better for you to make a mistake with $100 versus making a mistake with thousands of dollars. You understand? So please practice first, or just do the simple thing. Stick to a spot. Do not leverage. Just stick to spot. You're still gonna make money. It don't matter how you think about this. Okay, but anyways, now let's go look at my positions right quick. We're gonna start first with Bydfi. You guys know there I am trading King Kaspa, and I'm also trading Quant. Okay, my overall today is sitting at 6,100. Okay, so yeah, $6,100. Okay, now if you look at my contracts, you will see here for Kaspa, I am down 69%, which is $6,000. If you look at my Quant, I am down 53%, which is $5,000. Again, please do not trade like me, because I am an aggressive trader. I am trading at high leverage. I trade at 50x. Okay, that's what I trade on. You can pause the videos and you can look at what I am doing. You can look at my numbers if that's what you want to do. Now, let's go look at the next one, which is on Phemex. On Phemex, you guys already know, I am trading also King Kaspa and Jasmine. Okay, Jasmine, you guys see my overall here, it is at $4,500. Again, the same situation with my Bydfi. I trade at high leverage. That's why you see anytime the market moves up, my position moves up aggressively. When the market comes down, my position comes down aggressively. If you look at the contracts, you will see here, For Jasmine, yeah, I haven't moved since yesterday. I am still sitting at 85% down, which is $9,000. And then you look at my Kaspa, I am sitting at 48% down, which is $2,000. Again, you can pause and look at it. I trade at 50x. And guys, I do not recommend you doing this if you don't know what you're doing, because you're going to lose your money. All right. So now we go back and go look at wicks. On Wix Exchange, I am trading King Kaspa again, and also Cubic. Just like I said, I want to trade that coin, even though it is high reward. I mean, like high risk, high reward. I want to trade that coin because once Cubic takes off, this thing is gonna, I don't know. You guys will see. Anyways, my overall here is sitting at 1,400. If you look at my contracts, on my contracts, you will see that here on Cubic, I am still down 66%, which is 1,200. And on my Kaspa, I am down 52%, which is $600 approximately. The same thing, just like my other positions, I trade at 50x. Okay, that's my margin. That's how high it is. So please, I will say it again. Please, guys, do not trade like this if you don't have experience, or else you're going to lose your money. Okay, so yeah. You can go ahead and pause it if you want to look at my numbers, if that's what you want to do. But regardless, the important lesson for today, again, do not close shop without confirming. I know me, when I close my trades, it depends on what the market is doing and what is going on in the macroeconomic. Once I see that, okay, the government's they are going to start doing the opposite of what they're doing right now, it's time to close shop. Okay, I'm not doing that because they announced tariffs, or because this one is bearish, or because this one is doing that. No, you need to pay attention to your surroundings, or else first you might be used for exit liquidity, and second, you might be tempted to FOMO back in, because again, like Kaspa, you look at Kaspa right now, everybody and their grandmama is busy being bearish with Kaspa, which is okay. Okay, everybody, you are free to do whatever you want to do with your money, but I can guarantee you, once these 10 blocks per second go live in a day or something, hard fork happen, you have Binance listing, you have Coinbase, you have all that thing, ecosystem start to grow, you are going to see FOMO. People are going to FOMO in. And by then, that is what I'm saying. But before they do that, you need to be on your positions, on your spot or your leverage, whatever you're doing. You need to be on there, because by the time they FOMO in, they're going to help you make that money. As simple as that. Okay, so do not miss out the opportunity that is very clear in front of you. Okay. Anyways, guys, that being said, thank you very much for watching my videos. Please don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Okay, don't forget to like and comment. I'm very interested in knowing what you think about everything that we just talked about. And don't forget to share, so that other millionaire minded attitude people like you and yours truly, we can see these videos and we can exchange ideas. Again, like I always say, you never know what you're going to learn from a stranger, right? Anyways, I'm about to get out of here. I need to go watch the match from Barcelona today. Anyways, until I see you in my next one, guys, please take very good care of yourselves, okay? And bye-bye.